Okay, now we're on part two of the filter cleaning technology. It's not the hardest, but it's not bad. This one's missing a bolt right there, but I don't think it's a big deal, so we're not going to worry about it. Now, like I said in that first video, you start with the small. This is the half size, okay? Half size. You go to the hole on the top, and then you look on your little tray here, and you'll see right here, small grid. That's where you start. You put it right on there, line it up, and that's it. And you twist it, and it starts down here. This runs down the line to the small grid. And then it doesn't matter which one goes on next, because they're all the same. You just line it up to the little slots. Make sure that it's on the grid on each one. To the next. They usually go on really simple. You don't even have to sweat it. You look for that. That lines up. If you look, it lines right up to the top. And they sit right down in there. You really don't even have to do anything. You basically just set them right in there. I always make sure though that they're twisted so they're nice and level. And see, you just sit them right on the little slot, and there they go. They're in these little slots right here, and that's how they go around. Super easy. You just set it there, and it pretty much sets itself. Go to the next, and that's it. And your last one. Whoa, and you be careful. Because I'm trying to film and do the holding and do all the stuff. Time for me to invest in something that's going to hold it all for me. Then you go to your little thing, and this is the important piece. Why? You put it on your little rings, and then you just sit it in there, and it places all of the filters in the right spots. I didn't have this in the beginning, and oh my god, it was hard to line these up. Holy crap, it took forever, and I got so frustrated. But now that I purchased this, it really helps. You don't need it per se, but it really helps. Now this hole on the bottom goes this way, and that hole is going to be on your first grid, your small grid, your half grid, which is right there. Okay? This is your half grid right here. It's the first one you put on. You put that hole on that one. Okay? So it goes like this. Line it up and put it on. And if you notice over here, I'll show you right here. See how it is right here? It's going down to nothing right here. That's how it goes. Then each one of these just lines up to its slot. You just have to kind of push them over sometimes, but it's super easy. There they go. See, it just falls into place. Okay? They're all lined up, they're all in, they're all on. Then you go to your fasteners and you install these. get them down to the bottom before I tighten it. So I tighten them at the same time. So that way it's all even. And I don't get one that's not, one's tighter than the other one. Go back to here and show you that. Right here. Tighten these down together. And then you just pick this up. You can use the handles, but I know how to do it, so. And then you just line it up right here like this. But see, it's hard to do when you're doing it on your own. Sorry for that, but that whole piece is right there. See? And it goes right on that cap. Everything fits in perfect, and you're done. Then you put your cap back on. Like that. Now this is important. It's not a huge thing, but this is your valve. It has an open, which is this way, and then a close, which is this way. You want to close that first. Then you want to spin this. Okay, all the way around. So that way you get to see your valve. You get to see your pressure. So that way you don't have to move around to see it. When you're standing over here, you can look and there it is. Now this pretty much just sits in there perfectly. And then we're gonna go back to this. Okay. This is your wrap. Put it on. Put the slot in. And you want to hold it with your two fingers. I'm not sure if you can see that. I hope you can. Oh my God. When you're doing this yourself, you need to invest. Okay? Just so you know. You need to invest in a carrier. Okay? You got your one washer right here. That one you put on first, your washer. Then you put this into the other one. And there you go. And then you put this onto here and twist it on. This already has a washer right here. And then just hold this together with your two fingers so it doesn't pop off, because it does if you don't hold it. And then you just get it semi-tight so then it stays on. Okay? And then you go to your wrench and you tighten it on. As you're tightening it, you want to have a little hammer. I just use a stick and tap it all the way around so it sits on there good, nice and tight. Otherwise you could have it lifting up and you don't want that. And it comes together and holds all this together. When you tap it, you'll notice that it does move a little bit, which means it is getting tighter and holding together better. Too tight, but you want it tight enough. When that makes that sound where it's pretty tight, you're pretty much done. Okay? Now, you make sure your valve is closed, like that. Push this back down. Like I told you, this goes up and down super easy once this has the cream on the rubber seal. But I haven't done that, so then you twist it till it's underneath and it's all tight and good. Open this back up, hit your 1 hour valve, and the system starts. And you'll notice, you wait out here and wait for your vacuum to start. Once your vacuum starts moving, the system is on and everything is good. Takes a little minute because you have to wait for this to fill up with water. Pick up your stuff. Put your stuff away. Now you see it. That's your excess water because I do have a small leak somewhere in my piping. I redid that valve right there and then I have to replace that. But it's not a big deal. And if you notice that the vacuum will start running here in a second. And there it goes. You notice the valve is working. The vacuum is on its way and everything is working good. That excess water will drain out of there in a second and it'll all come back to normal and that'll be working 100%. Okay? There you go. That all goes back to normal and your vacuum is working. And if you look over here, the valve should be around 2 or 3. See? It is at a 1, 2, or 3. That's where it should be. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the delays on some things. By myself doing this, and I do every time by myself. I take care of it. Sometimes my son, who is in school right now, helps me. Maybe next week we'll show you with him helping. Thanks again. Please follow, like, and share. Have a great day to all you people out there on the social media world.